and welcome everybody to Ascension's Love with Alice. Thank you so much for being here as we do a new moon reading for the new moon in Scorpio happening on the 14th of November. It is the last super moon, you guys, of 2020. We've had a few, they've been massively powerful, and I'm loving that this is a new moon because new moons are all about new beginnings, right? New cycles starting, and it's in Scorpio. What a powerful energy to be embodying, really, to be able to work with. We've just had the 1111 gateway, so if you know that energy is still coming forth strong. 1111 about spiritual mastery, balance, manifestation, cosmic timeline jumps in the season of Scorpio, right? So that death and rebirth theme. We've just had well, depending on when you watch this, we'll have just had Friday the 13th, which is a day honoring the sacred feminine, right? That intuition, that you know, that creation energy, that goddess energy. Do check out my Facebook page, Ascension's Love with Alice, to check out the videos on that goddess energy and some messages from the Ascended Masters and Archangels. And do check out previous YouTube videos for the 1111 reading that I did. But anyway, today is all about this new moon, and I'm so excited because I absolutely love lunar energy. I've always been so connected with the moon in every way, shape or form. So this card was actually on the bottom of the deck as I pulled the cards out, so I thought I'm not even going to move it, because what I want to do here is I actually want to do a reading where we ask the moon. So rather than using the conscious thoughts, I just want to get straight into the channeling, and I want to find out what this moon wants to bring us, what this moon wants to share with us, what is going to be enhanced, what's she going through, because that all relates to us. It relates to our emotion, our intuition, and I would love to do a reading on that. So I just want to find out, you know, what is going on with this super moon. So let this relate to, oh my gosh, 2 cards jumping out already before I've even finished my sentence. Let this relate to your intuitive emotion, divine feminine side, right? Let this relate to that, and you will find great resonance with it. Okay, so we've already got awakening your true self coming out here, and we've got romantic partner jumping out as well. So I've got 2 messages coming in straight away. So the first one being, you know, this Scorpio energy really is about that death and rebirth of you, right? Of that energy. Oh my god, you guys, you can't see this on the camera, but I've got a window next to me, and this magpie just literally flew right next to me. And I love that magpies are black and white, right? You know, that perfect balance of divine feminine and divine masculine, and that's exactly what it feels like is coming through, especially in this year that we are recording this, in the year 2020. This is a timeless reading, right? You know, time isn't linear, so you know, whenever you're seeing this is when source, all that is, wants to bring it you, so trust that. But this is specifically poignant right now, because this is very much about balance. And sorry, it's all happening, I don't know if you can hear that, but I've just got sirens going off next to me as well, and the angels always coordinate sirens to go off when I'm hitting on a key point, and that is about that balance, right? So that was a massive message that's coming through, is that balance of or the rise of the feminine Christ, right? The rise of the inner goddess, right? And that balance with the masculine and the feminine. So let's get back to the cards, right? Let's see what's going on here. So we've got awakening true self, and look at this, all these flowers here, this peacock feather, you know, this shell, this beautiful, all this beauty in this picture that's being brought through here. And this is about really being you, right? This moon is about you actually identifying with your soul, right? It's about you aligning with what it is that your soul, your monadic self, right? Who you actually are, who you've been, your mastery. This is about that coming through, right? So what is shifting? What is being released? What stories? What structures? What have you allowed? What have you gathered? What have you picked up over the years of being a human in this dense physical form? What have you picked up over the years that you are actually able to rebirth and transmute right now? Because there's this massive transmutational energy. I've got romantic partner coming in as well here. So, you know, for any twin flames watching, anyone that is a soulmate or a twin flame in a divine sacred union, or you have that divine sacred counterpart, you know, soulmates, twin flames, they are all about karma, right? I mean, they're all about love, Absolutely, but let's face what's on the forefront of it, right? Especially with twin flames, is that karma that you've agreed to balance in this lifetime to bring you through to that unconditional love. It's when karma is turning into dharma, right? And that's the message that I'm feeling with this romantic partner card coming out, is that especially for twin flames, you know, you've got this opportunity for this rebirth of your connection, right? So if you've been in separation, you know, you've done the work, right? If you're drawn to this video, chances are that you have done the work. This is a general reading, so it may not apply to all of you, but for most of you, if not for most of you, it feels very much like, you know, you've got the opportunity to shift the karma between you that you agreed to balance and release in this lifetime. You're able to do that, right? So I love that this card is coming out. If you do want any assistance in releasing any karma and balancing out past timelines and things like that, do check out my Facebook page with all my services, because Akashic sessions, Akashic healing sessions, deep soul sessions are fantastic for that and really help you quantum shift, especially while this portal of energy is around us right now. Things are only going to get more intense, right? But let's get back to the moon. Let's get back to this beautiful energy here. So I've also got rise above the problem. So I'm going to put this up here. So what you're being guided to do here is, you know, whatever's going to be coming in is going to be about this karmic reset that you're trying to not trying but succeeding as well, that you are actually working through. You know, this isn't about, and look at that, my throat's getting a bit crackly here. So, you know, this is about you using your voice as well, right? But using your voice in integrity. Using your voice and integrity. You know, when we say rising above problems as the guidance, when we've got this going forward, you know, this is very much about recognizing that, you know, you're on a path anyway. You're going to blossom exactly as and when you're meant to blossom. You can't force it to happen. You can't effort your way to ascension. It doesn't work like that. You just go with the flow. And this very much feels like, especially with the pairing of that Friday the 13th energy and the 11/11 portal, it feels very much like you are connecting in with that divine feminine essence. Because look, we're in nighttime here. There's this beautiful fairy angel just rising up and just allowing, right? You're being guided to allow whatever is happening to happen. All right, let's get another card for here. What's happening? What's happening here? Thank you. Moving forward fearlessly. Absolutely, absolutely. And this is coming out over here. Happily ever after. Oh my God, beautiful. You know what? There's an energy about here, because this is coming out around the romantic partner card. There is an energy here about whatever fear has been felt by you or your counterpart. This is for twin flames now, or anyone. You know what? So I just want to clarify something. When I say this is for twin flames, we all have divine masculine and feminine within us. Twin flames, or anyone in a soulmate divine union connection, you know, that's an externalized version of what is going on within, right? If you want to get to this happily ever after, which I love that this card jumped out for the afterwards bit here, but if you want to get here, you have to recognize that that is within, right? So when we've got fearless, moving forward fearlessly, you got work through your fears as the energy of Scorpio anyway, that rebirth energy anyway. You know, this can be reflected and will be reflected in your twin flame, because they are your clearest mirror, right, of how you are doing at this point in time. They're going to be your clearest mirror, right, because you're so intensely connected through all the lives that you've had, all the karmic bonds that you've got. But to actually effectively action this, you go within to do so, you know, as within so without, right? That's what that's all about. You know, so we've got, it's like we've got as above so below energy going on here and then as within so without down here, because moving forward fiercely, it's like you and your counterpart, which also is reflective of you and yourself. It's like you've got this new sense of courage with this new moon, which is incredible. This new sense of courage. It's just like, you know what, let's go, let's just go for it, because what's the point of being afraid? Like, that's not going to do anything. That's not me and my goddess energy, or God if you're watching this as a male, whichever you identify with, right? But this isn't about going, oh, you know what, I would just, you know, I would do this, but I'm afraid of my own power, I'm afraid of this, or whatever. That's not what the divine in you would say, right? And this is about you actually encompassing your divine energy. Let's get... And what I love here is that, because it's like this leap of courage is going to come forth here, right? And you have this opportunity in this gateway to actually move into pastures new. You really do. This is one of the biggest timeline jumps. Well, it's the biggest timeline jump of the year, is the 1111 portal, and this has been recorded after it. But with the conjunction of energy of the 1111, the Friday the 13th, and this new moon, it feels like you actually have a very, very strong possibility to quantum leap from this timeline of 3D, 4D energy to this timeline of 5D, 6D energy. Do you know what I mean? And when you move up here to the 5D at least, you're removing any separation consciousness. Right? You are, I mean, and you're not perfect, right? We fluctuate. It's not just like, you know, once you achieve a certain dimension that you are there forever. No. It's not like a diploma or anything like that, or a certificate. You know, you have access to it. You frequented there, right? So it's about how consistently can we maintain that vibration, because that's what all these energy portals are. Energy. It's not what you say, it's how you're vibrating. Which will determine what timeline you will be on, right? What frequency wave you will be on. But to get to this one, this is 5D energy. This is unconditional love. This is no separation. This is you recognizing that everyone is you. There is no separation between you and another person, regardless of who they are and what prior experience you have with them, or what prejudices you may have had from your 3D life because of what they do or where they're from, or etc, etc. Do you see what I mean? So let's have a little look here. Let's just get one or two more cards. And what do we want these cards to be about? Beautiful new moon. Is there anything specifically? Oh, okay. I was going to say, if there's anything specifically you want to share with us that's not been said, and the card flew out before I finished my sentence. New location. Yeah. Look at this blue energy, this calm energy. You know, beautiful, beautiful, calm energy. Yeah, you really have a chance now to be something, someone that you've not been in a very long time. To be this more empowered version of you. To move to a new location within yourself. To return to you. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. You have, to be here, you have achieved mastery on some level. In some lifetime you've been a master, right? Of some type of master. You have been at some point. Remember that. Allow the light codes to penetrate and to absorb within you, and to transmute and alchemize. Call on the lilac fire of source, right? Call on the lilac fire of source. I'm feeling that energy right now. You can call on the violet flame if you want. The violet flame is a little bit more, especially the diamond violet flame, is a little bit more masculine in its energy, you know? Kind of like go in and shift and change and do it now, and like let's clear it and cut, like sparkle. The lilac fire of source is that graceful feminine energy, right? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What a beautiful reading. It's going to be so exciting, this wonderful new moon in Scorpio. Yeah, can't wait to see what's going to come from it. And it really is about this higher consciousness coming in right now, especially between now and the 12/12 portal, and now and the the winter solstice. Very powerful time. Stay in your light, right? Keep choosing to rise above your problems. Call on the air dragons to help you do that. Call on your ascended beings of light, illuminated masters, angels, archangels, guardian angels. Call on everyone and everything every time you notice or feel that energy dipping, because this is what it's about right now. It's about raising the collective consciousness and you anchoring in that light. And for you to anchor in that light, you know, that's what helps everyone else draw themselves to it. Okay, so you maintain your frequency. That's your only job, is just to maintain your vibration. Just be happily ever after in every moment. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I feel so blessed and humbled to be here with you. Have a wonderful, super new moon in Scorpio, and so much love. Bye for now.